Hello, everyone. It is Ryan Devon here with the Devon team at Keller Williams, and I wanted to take a few minutes and walk you through what is really happening here in the Denver single-family home market as we close out 2025 and start 2026. Happy New Year, by the way. And really what all this means. So let's start with the big picture. Right now, Denver is sitting at about 2.7 months worth of inventory on the market. That's for single-family homes. So that puts us in more of a balanced market. We're not in a frenzy, but we're also not at a standstill. So what's interesting is that buyer activity actually picked up a bit heading into the holidays, which really is not typical for this time of year. That tells me that buyers are still out there, but they are being very selective in the homes, and the homes that are priced right and that present well, also that are in good locations, those are still selling. Everything else right now is taking a little bit longer and requiring more negotiation. So now let's talk about days on market. Well, the average home took about 59 days to go under contract. The median was about 42 days, and that's longer than the crazy years of 2020 through 2022. But it's actually really very healthy. Buyers have time to think. They have time to inspect. They have time to make informed decisions. So that being said, almost 24% of the homes still went under contract in the first 7 days. Those were the homes that truly checked all the boxes. That's interesting. The next is pricing. So the average sold price came in around $735,000, with the median home price being right around $622,000. So prices are slightly down month over month and year over year. And this is not a crash. This is the market just adjusting to affordability and to interest rates. Well-priced homes are selling. Overpriced homes, they're sitting. So now this part is very important for sellers to understand that. So over 57% of homes that sold in December had at least one price reduction, and about 55% of homes sold below the asking price. So that tells us negotiation is back. On top of that, nearly 69% of all transactions included seller concessions. The average concession was just under $13,000, and most of that money, being used for things like buying down interest rates, covering closing costs. So, translation, well, buyers have leverage, but only if the strategy is right. So speaking of interest rates, rates ended December right around 6.2%. That helped monthly payments come down. So on a median priced home, the average principal and interest payment is now about $4,100 per month. That improvement is bringing buyers back into the market right now, especially when sellers are helping with those rate buy downs. So where's the market going? Well, here's my honest take. We're headed into 2026 with a more stable and a more rational market. Buyers are cautious, but they're motivated. Sellers who price correctly and prepare their homes properly, they're still winning. This is no longer a market where you can go test a price in the market and see what happens. Really, pricing right from day one is all the difference between selling quickly or chasing the market down. So if you are thinking about buying or selling, or just want to understand really what your home is worth in today's market, the data matters, but how you interpret it matters even more. So if you want a personalized breakdown for your specific neighborhood, your price point, and especially with your goals, I'm always happy to help. I'm Ryan Devon, owner here of the Devon team at Keller Williams. You can call or you can text me at any time. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and here's to 2026. Thank you.